Hey, what's going on, guys? It is me, Kova, and welcome back to some more daily transfer gossip as per usual. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get these videos every single day. So without further ado, we're hitting it off with the Sciglio, I think that's how you say his name, and apparently Liverpool have made a £16 million bid for his services. Now, this guy is classed as a left-back on FIFA. However, I'm pretty sure he can play both left-back and right-back, which makes him really versatile. Obviously, if someone gets injured, i.e., Liverpool pretty much only have Nathaniel Klein as like their main right-back. The others are like youth players, i.e. Flanagan, who's gone off on loan apparently. Wisdom, a right back who's still quite young, and Randall. So this guy for me would be the ideal signing if I was a Liverpool fan, and I am. I think he's a strong player. He's never like set the world alight, but he always does the right thing, and obviously that versatility makes him a really good option for the club. Moving on to Scott Dan, he is back featuring in these, and he's linked with Everton this time. Obviously, you know, Everton just constantly get linked with every single centre-back known to man, and this time it's Scott Dan. Apparently talks between Williams and Everton actually broke down. I don't know if it was between Williams and Everton. I think it was more Swansea and Everton. They couldn't find an agreement on a fee for Ashley Williams. Next up is Thomas Vermaelen. Obviously, he's looking to get some first-team football. He's never going to play at Barcelona because he's either injured or the other centre-backs are better than him. You know, you got Mascherano, PK, Umtiti now, and Mathieu. And Mathieu was meant to be leaving at one point, but he said he wants to stay and fight for his place. So it looks like Vermaelen could be leaving. Roma are interested in getting the Belgian international. Joan Cuadrado is a player who looks like he's going to be staying in the Premier League, which I am made up about. Premier League is going to be so good next season to make squads for. And Cuadrado, he said, Conte wants to keep him. However, Juventus are still not giving up on the pursuit. And also AC Milan have apparently joined the race to try and get him. I'm hoping he stays in the Premiership, though. Next up is a strange one. It's Moussa Sissoko going to Real Madrid. That is just unreal if that happens. Like, if that happens, his agent just needs like a round of applause. That is an unbelievable rumour to start off with. You know, Sissoko was absolutely bang average in the Premier League. I'm sorry, but you can't be a good player and go down with the team. I think Wijnaldum was bang average as well, but Liverpool signed him for 20 million. Sissoko's price is just going through the roof apparently, and Real Madrid are ready to make an offer, which may include two of their youth players. I don't know if that be on loan or permanent. We're not too sure yet. Next up is Koke. This, again, and one of them foreign transfers I like to throw in. Koke has completed a move to Schalke. That is confirmed on the Schalke Twitter. Next up is the big one, the one that is in the title, and that is Mahrez going to Arsenal. Apparently, according to I think it's an Algerian newspaper, that he hasn't agreed a move to Arsenal. Now, I never actually believe those ones where it's like, oh, a tabloid in his home country said he's going there. But the amount of other newspapers and rumours that are going on about Mahrez going to Arsenal, it's really looking like it could happen. And it wouldn't surprise me if the bookies started shortening their odds on it happening with him going to Arsenal. Next up is Van Persie. He got linked with Middlesbrough recently. I think there's no doubt that Fenerbahce want to get rid of him. And Stoke are interested. Mark Hughes is looking to confirm a deal. Obviously get him in as well as Berahino. That'd be a nice little strike partnership, that though. Pritchard is next up. He's apparently going to be dropping down to the Championship to go to Brighton and Hove Albion. It looks like they'll beat their previous record sign as 2.5 million. So you're looking about 4, 5, possibly even 6 million for Pritchard. I think he's a great player. I think he just needs that first team football, and he needs to kind of be the main man in the team as well. I don't know. Next up, Andre Gray, apparently getting linked with Sunderland. I think Moyes is a big fan of Andre Gray, and he is interested in bringing him to the Stadium of Light and obviously making him his first choice striker. And I think that would be a good sign if you can get hold of him. Mario Balotelli is next up. He's going nowhere, apparently. Pescara, the latest club to be interested, they were Serie B. I think they just got promoted back to Serie A. They are the team that developed Marco Verratti, and they were interested in getting Balotelli, but that has now been squashed. They're not interested anymore. They've ended their interest. There's clearly something wrong with the guy, And then next up, Salah has made a permanent move to Roma from Chelsea. Diafra Sakho is on the verge of making his move to West Brom. He is on I think it's a 14 or 15 million pound move, which is a really good fee, to be fair to West Ham. They got a good fee for him. They're going to look to pay 20 for another striker, i.e. maybe possibly Berahino. So it's an interesting one. I just don't know who West Ham are going to be getting instead. Julian Draxler is next up. This is a big one. He is requested to leave Wolfsburg. He's come out and done a few interviews saying that like he wants to leave the club. I believe it's something to do with the coach of Wolfsburg is the reason why he's come out and said this. Now, there's going to be no shortage of teams going in for him. It depends what type of fee gets touted for him. Obviously, with him coming out and saying he wants to leave, it may lower it slightly. But even still, this guy was once a wonder kid, i.e., he was like Sané. He came through Schalke's academy, a lot like Sané. He was a winger, Sané again, but never actually fulfilled that potential as much. He looked good in the Euros, so maybe a club will come in for him. I'm not too sure. It looks like a Premiership club will be his most likely destination, possibly Manchester United. And we end on Ross McCormack. He has been on the end of a lot of interest from many different clubs. Aston Villa have won the race to his signature with the Fulham Twitter account saying that they've accepted a £14 million bid for Ross McCormack. So this is what the squad look like. Obviously a fair few nice little transfers coming in. Cuadrado staying would be epic, as well as obviously Van Persie coming back in for that quality striker up front if you're looking to make new teams. A few decent ones. Draxler possibly coming to the Premier League would also be insane. But guys, if you did enjoy, obviously make sure you do subscribe if you're new around here. Let's try and hit 10 likes, and I shall see you tomorrow for more transfer gossip.